Alright, time to get going. I've just been staying in bed, not actually recording the video that I wanted to record. It's this one, by the way. Pardon me. Progress on ironing shirts. So this is the first time in a very long while I've actually prepped this. As you can see, creases. Maybe not everywhere as I was thinking, but there are quite a few creases nonetheless. I've had at least a few months of experience learning how to iron t-shirts, but shirts, now it's the first time, so you can clearly see, look at the creases. But it's not like I have the experience levels of my dad where he could have had anywhere from 3 to 4 decades worth of ironing experience. Seeing as he's been in the adult stage for much longer than I have. But you can see, yeah, look, quite a few creases. This is the one I did first. You can see quite a few creases here. Yeah, look at that side. And then, look at this. This is the one I did last. Look at that. Look at that. It's basically so amazing. Yeah, you got those little creases in the corner, but I don't mind about them. Look at the back of the shirt as well, come on. You can see a couple creases there. But look, man. Look at this beauty. Again, a couple of creases, but it's nowhere near as creased up as this first project here, I'll call it. Oh, pardon me. To be fair, I did just pick it up off the bed when it was basically scrunched up. So I'd expect it to be even more creased now, but that's okay. This is just practice. Second to last. Oh, it has just come from a tiny space, hold on. Alright. Yeah, I don't think these are really even fair results. That's just how, this one right here, that crease, nope. Okay, so yeah, this crease right here, this could be just a part of how the shirt is made. The sweaters, yeah, look, there's another one that looks exactly the same here. I don't think these results are really fair. Pardon me, because it just came from a very very tight space, look. It came from in between here, and look how little space there is. So I think it's rather unfair to really say, oh, this is really creased up, I need to improve. I do believe I need to improve, yeah, but I don't think these are fair results, to be honest. I'm certainly going to give it a go tomorrow, that's for sure. But I like the fact that I've made a start today. Yeah, there are quite a few creases, obviously, but it's much improved from what I was able to do before yesterday. I don't actually have any images of what my ability to iron shirts was like before yesterday, but yeah, just on that one, regardless of whether you want to, I'm just going to believe myself. I know what I'm saying is true. Whether you want to believe me is a different matter. I don't mind if you don't. I think it's always healthy to question things. It's always healthy to question things if there's no proof. But I know for sure this one right here. Oh, this is the second one, by the way. Yeah. There's the second one. my second go, you know. And it came from a tight space. This one was the most difficult, the most challenging to iron out of all of them. To me, I kept saying, this ironing the shirt that I've just shown you, that is like attempting to iron blinds when it's scrunched up. Literally like blinds that you have to iron to stretch out. I wanted to iron this shirt right here as well. I wanted to iron this shirt that was also ironed. This was ironed, but it was in the wardrobe in a tight space, so it's creased up. And I'd like to try make an attempt. I think my dad ironed that one, in fact, and it's been in there so long that it's just creased up in a tight space. I think I remember before actually working at the customer service place I was at during the closing stages of the year, last year, my dad ironed some of my shirts for me, but now ironing my shirts isn't going to be an issue. Me ironing my shirts isn't going to be an issue. I'll always be able to look presentable, but I'm not going to do it for a quote-unquote job. That's for sure. I'm going to do this for me, so I can go out. When I go out and go for a walk, for example, I'm looking nice, I'm looking proper. There's only so long you can go out every single day. Every single time you go out, you're wearing tracksuit bottoms. You're wearing tracksuit bottoms and ironed t-shirts. Sure, it's not unironed t-shirts like a scruffy 15-year-old. That's no passive-aggressive comment to Joseph at the skate park, by the way, but I'm just saying, sure, having an ironed t-shirt isn't like being like a scruffy 15-year-old that doesn't know how to iron a shirt because they're too busy playing video games instead of gaining XP in real life. Yeah, it's not like that. It's a slight level up, but I'm interested, as far as I'm concerned, looking like the light-skinned Kevin Samuels. Do I want to be like him? Nah, absolutely not, but I certainly do want to be dressing nice, that's for sure. Every time I go out, I'm looking fresh, I'm looking nice, I'm looking proper. Also, when I get fancy like suits and tuxedos maybe, and fancy shirts, I'll know what I'm doing. But for now, this is day one of me practicing. As you can see, it's not all that bad. It actually reminds me of Andrew Huberman saying, in one of his videos saying, at age 25, it's not going to be so easy to learn new skills. I don't know. I'm only 20 years old. I was born 20 years ago, but I'd say my real life age is getting on to 2 years and 5 months when I actually started doing right by myself and begun my journey by reading self-improvement books. I'd say that's how old my real life age is. If you want more of an understanding about that sort of concept, you could check First Man's videos out on the YouTubes. Yeah, he talks about it in one of his videos, but I'm not going to link it in this video because I don't actually remember which one it is. But yeah, that's my progress. It's day two. Day two of ironing is going to look much improved than what I've been able to produce today. I think what I'll do is I'll scrunch all of these up and then go again. Scrunch all of them up, go again, plus iron this one right here. Yeah, that's where we're at today. And just again to recap, yep, few creases. This is my first go. Oh, you can see, yeah, look at that. But it's my first go. Plus, you gotta remember that this has also been in a tight space, so that may also be making it look creased up. Slightly fewer creases than it originally had, so as far as I'm concerned, that's an improvement, and I've made an improvement in my ironing shirts skill. Yeah. All right. That's the second one down. Third one. Alright, here we go again. Day 2, like 9 o'clock. You can see still there are a couple creases. This is the third shirt that I ironed, so this is number 1, again in a tight space. Number 2, number 3, and then number 4. I'm gonna, once I've finished making this video by showing number 3 and number 4, I'm gonna scrunch all of these up and then go again. Plus, I'm gonna do this one too. Yeah, okay, so let's show. Yeah, you can see, look, still a couple creases, but it's pretty solid. I'm gonna carry on watching the video to help me learn how to iron the shirt. I would have thought, when I was ironing the front for the first time of this shirt, I was thinking, oh wait, oh no, I've done it the wrong way around. But look, if you look very closely, you can actually see the button there. You can see the button here. If you look very, very closely, you can see that there's a button there. What I'm trying to get at is, you can actually lift this part up and then, wow, look, there you go. That's so cool, isn't it? Yeah, and with all of this ironing, I'm going to be going out wearing fresh looking shirts. I'm going to be looking sexy. I'm going to be looking proper. Hell fucking yeah. Still a few creases. Oh, look at that. There's no way I would have been able to focus on all of this if the job status was employed. No way. If I were in that same customer service job I was in during the closing stages of last year, I'd still be going to work in unironed shirts, and I'd just be wearing jumpers over it every time. Forget that. That's not going to be me. And I'm just going to iron shirts when I go out and I go out for walks, I'm looking proper. And this actually reminds me, yesterday I was thinking, because I'm looking at myself in the mirror, in the bathroom mirror, as I'm looking at how well I've done once I've put the shirts on, I'm thinking I've got to clean up my head, as in get a trim, I've got to get a haircut. Because if I'm looking this nice, I'm wearing some fancy jeans, I've got some clean, fresh shoes on, I must, absolutely must, be looking nice with a fresh trim. Skin fade or clipper cut. Clipper cut is one level all the way around. I'd get 1.75 because one of the barbers there, we tried it. One of the barbers tried that on my head, and he said, we liked it, but I think the 2 guard is right for my head top. If I don't want a big amount of hair on my head, 2 guard is where it's at. Okay, so that's that done. Speaking of haircuts, just know what works for you. This is the final one, by the way. I did such an amazing job on this. Yeah, when it comes to hairstyles, find your style or styles that you like. Know what works for you. Try out different shit. I have. I think I tried a 4 guard one time, back when I was growing a beard in uni. Yeah. I tried a 4 guard with a fade. And then that was the last haircut I got in a year. And I was looking like a mess when I came back home with that overgrown beard and just scrunched up t-shirts, you know. The audacity of me back then. Scrunched up t-shirts. But I know why that's the case though. I put my t-shirts in the cupboard, but now I've put deodorant there, so I must iron my t-shirts, and I've gotten used to that now. So yeah, do what you need to do. I've burnt that bridge of putting t-shirts in the cupboard, because when I put t-shirts in the cupboard, the likelihood of me ironing them would be very low. But now that I've burnt that bridge and I've put deodorant there instead, I'm certain to iron my t-shirts, because it just looks like clutter. Like this, it would just look like clutter if I don't actually iron them and put them here. Or my sister's, you could call it open wardrobe. Seeing as she's moved out, I've used the space. And you can see my experience with ironing t-shirts, they're more than fine. I've been doing it for how many months? But shirts, this is just day 2. So I'm gonna scrunch these up, and then I'm gonna scrunch all of these 3, this one right here, and then this one, and then I'm gonna go back at it again. Start from new, and then just keep on doing that over and over and over and over, and then, mate, yeah, that is me done. If I want to make any other updates on ironing my shirt, then I will, but I think this is fine for now. I'm just gonna get at it in silence. But if I do want to make another video, I will. But yeah, man, that's it. Do what you need to do and transform your life. I mean, me learning how to iron my shirts won't be obvious, but when I go out, if I want to say to my parents, oh, I'm going for a walk, and then they see me wearing a shirt, an ironed shirt, and a nice outfit, that change would be obvious. But me learning how to iron my shirts, that's not going to be obvious. They're not staring at me or looking at me. You're not in the same location 24/7. So yeah, all right, that's me done. That's the end of the video. Do what you need to do to transform your life, lads. I'm out. Peace.